but it's still ideal. It's one less step, but it's still ideal. Or well, I mean, it's a few less steps, but it's still ideal because you want to have the main goal is you want to have Empress and Queen on your opponent's turn. So that's the main goal. You want to have Empress and Queen on your opponent's turn. You don't want to have uh, neither one of them on the field or both. You gotta have okay. Here's the thing: you gotta have Augustus and Empress on the field, or you want Scout and Augustus on the field. You want those two cards because, or you want Scout and Empress on the field. Any one of those three card combination. You want either all three or two of any of the others, regardless of which way. Because once you activate Scout, um, your cards are protected, and I think. Let me read again. No, I want to read Empress. See, a lot of people. I've seen people who not a lot of people. I've seen somebody who didn't know Amazon Mines. If your Amazon Mines attack a defense position, mine inflict piercing damage to opponent. She give piercing damage to all Amazonians. Is to have any one of those because on your opponent's turn you activate Scout and it protects your card. Uh, it's to protect your card. They protect each other and you protect your card. So you can do the again. You can do the same plays, but I'm not gonna go to my previous time. I'm doing it another way. I'm gonna set pause. So it doesn't matter. See, I haven't normal summon yet because I'm not going to. I might, but there's a good chance I'm not going to. Oh, I messed that up. I went to ISO. You know what? I'm gonna do ISO, please. Yeah, I'm gonna do ISO, please. And for ISO, I go Scout. That was a mess up. I want to go to the cross sheet, but I'm going ISO, please. I'm gonna use ISO. Who do I go for now? See, I only have one in the graveyard, so I'm gonna go for two. And I'm gonna, and these are the of course spells I use because they can they can cancel. They can chain block, so I can use this card to chain block, and that's purely the reason I use this. Now, if I end up with one in my hand, that's fine. So if I already have one in my hand, now look at my hand, it's still full. I got all three polys in play. You can do this as well. I haven't normal summon or anything yet. I have this already out. I go into you. At this point, now you can use call. Still want to send it to the graveyard, regardless. But here's the thing. I haven't known something yet. I haven't done anything yet. So I'm gonna use Secret Technique in the graveyard. I'm gonna poly now. See? I'm gonna poly now. I could, what I could do here is special summon. Or normal summon princess. Right now, I could do that right now, but I'm not going to. Not well, I'm not gonna do it yet. But I guess I'm gonna use Empress and I wanna use Princess. Yeah. Because I think this is again, I think this is supposed to only summon I think this is supposed to only summon use one monster from action deck. So I'm going to use Princess now. Well, let's say you don't have Princess in your hand, or you have a summon Princess. Now I can either summon Princess, or I can summon Queen. Since I haven't used Princess yet, I'm gonna summon Princess. You don't want to put that in. You want to leave this open. Like, use Princess effect to which one do I want? I haven't used Hall. I should use Hall to show that off. Now, if Hall special summon, that would be even better. But it doesn't. So I'm gonna go with Hall this time. Do I? No, I'm gonna summon another way. Hmm. I already used Call. I haven't normal summon, right? Right. Right. Yeah, I haven't normal summon. So I'm going to use Hall. There's a reason for this. This is why I have Hall. Still have Hall in here. No, I did normal summon. Sure, I thought I did. Yeah, I saw normal summon Princess. No. Oh, I know. Did I normal summon? Who did I normal summon? Did I accidentally normal summon her? No, I didn't. Oh, now I have to go with the log. Shut me back. Oh yeah, I forgot Izo. I forgot Izo. That's why. I can't use her effect yet. Uh, I forgot ISO. That's. I'm wondering, like, what am I forgetting to do? It's because I use ISO to get her of a head. Now I know something. I'm like, wait, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I'm like, yeah, I was missing a step. I should have instead of this. I should have added super technique. I'm like, wait, what am I missing? So this is a way to get both of them out on turn one. I should have. No, this is right. No, I should have. Should I? Yeah, I should have added secret R. Either way, it's still good. If I add secret R, it's another way because now I can go to my next turn, opponent's turn, activate it now. Hmm. I have princess. I'm not summoning princess. Use his effect. Target her. Summon you. Use your effect. Now, if all of these three cards are protected, he is not. That's also his other effect. So that's another way to do it. Secret Village. Use his effect. This is another reason why I will go for him. The free summon. And look, I got everything I need. I still have everything I need to do it again. No. Mm, this time it won't have double attack. But I can change. I can probably get a third impress in here. Who have I used? Oh, look, I got another scout. But I can go to queen now. Now, all these cards are fully protected. You have to get rid of these two to even get rid of this one. You can't tribute all three of them because you have to get rid of two to get rid of one to get. It's like a bunch of steps just to get to the end result. Who do I want to special summon? I want to make it scout again. I can use a trap card to send it back to the hand, or I can do a scout. I'm not gonna adequately scout. That's just a body. Hmm. I can wait till the next turn to use to summon scout or not, but yeah. And if the opponent activated something right now during a battle phase, I can make sure they can't do anything to my monster by just sending out scout. I have piercing with everybody or all the Amazonian. I have pop and removal. I have full protection on the field, and so on. So Amazonian is a anti-destruction deck basically. Like also look, they both can attack again. Everybody get a punch or sword slash. But that's the whole point of Amazonian. You want to protect. It's basically protect the president, protect the castle, protect the village. Well, they have a village, but it's basically that's what I'm saying. Their whole playstyle is protect the president. Everybody around them is designed to get out Queen and Augusta, which means the Great or the Magnificent. That's the whole point of Amazonians. And like I show you multiple ways to get to the same point. The same point is you want to be able to get Empress, Queen, and Empress and Scout and everything out at the same time. You can do that. Again, the idea head is these four cards. That's the idea head. Everybody else can just get you there. Everybody else can get you there. That's the whole point. Of everybody else. I might drop him down to two. I'm trying to think of what other female Earth Warrior can I put in this deck. I'm not sure. Oh, I have the whole my whole. Oh, I think you changed this. I have I before my computer messed up and had to reset. I had all male deck, all female deck, and a 50-50 deck. Where it was half females, half male. Oh, that card. Uh, that could be a good tech card. I forgot about that card. But this is the level 5 version of it. Um, it runs more. They are combo pieces. All of them combo into each other and stuff. So I'm trying to see if I still have the 50-50 deck. I don't think I do. Yeah, it got destroyed. This is the Star Morning Star or the heroic version of it. It's just pure Earth and Warriors. That's the whole point of that. I have a battle boxer version of it. I haven't really tested this out. A lot of the cards wasn't working properly, so I haven't tested it out. But um, I remember the other card I want to put in here. Oop, reinforcements. Now, if this were Master Duel, I will go with stuff like Call by the Grave and Maxi. I really think Maxi should be banned because it's just a car. It need what Maxi really needs is a rudder. It need to be changed to where it's high risk. If they don't special summon after you use Maxi, huh? If they don't special summon when you use Maxi, it should just go. Your whole hand should go to a graveyard or something. It should be high risk. Like your whole hand go to the graveyard at the end of your turn or before your battle step on your turn or whatever. It should be high risk. You shouldn't be able to just do whatever. This is another card I want to test out when it come over because you would think it actually can work at Amazonian because no, she doesn't. It can't. Okay, it can't work at Amazonian if you send Queen to the graveyard. You send Queen to the graveyard. Use um, reinforcement. You get Empress out, and the way you send Queen is Foolish Burial. There are other ways. If you already have, if you already have um, Secret Art in the graveyard, you can use Call to send her. Either way. So Foolish Barrier and Call are two ways to get her in the graveyard. But as soon as you do that, you target Empress, use Empress effect to summon Queen. Then you do all your plays as you did before. The only thing you don't want to do is if you have other plays, you don't want to do anything with your other plays without summoning War Chief first. You summon War Chief first in order to get her effect to go off. If you have other players and you can still get to, if you can get your other players going and you can get to Augusta, you don't need to summon War Chief then. I can drop these down to one, really. Should I? That's high risk. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Because I am in a situation where I only have one left. But what you do not want to do is end up in a situation where you have War Chief in your hand and you haven't summoned her, and you cannot get to your place to summon her from Augustus. Because if you do that, you will end up not going for the full combo and have to run some variant event like going for. Do I need two Augustus really, or three Augustus? Sure. I'm gonna add two King Likers. Liker King. Make sure this is still on. So everything's in order. Save. But the whole point is you don't want to end up in a situation where you don't end up with Empress and Augusta or two Empress and two Augustas or any one of them and scout on the field. That's why I have two scouts, two Augustus, and I had two Empress, but I bumped it up to three as you've seen. But you know, this is basically a pure warrior deck. All my decks are. I'm gonna try. I try to focus on archetype, but they're pure warrior. I try to focus more on warrior fire. My, I think this is the only one I haven't fully finished, but you see where I'm going with it. It's just gonna be sabers. I tried. A lot of people don't run this card, but it's just a free. If you control the monster, special summon this card from your hand. By you by discarding one card, your opponent loses 500 attack. So yeah, it works with this. So it's just a free special summon. This also does the same thing. Like wait, it's a discard. Synth. I don't know if synth and this card are the same thing, but it, the plan is these two cards work with this card to get in the graveyard. This card is my normal summon. Special summon. You can just special summon another one. Um, what is it? The level 4 XL? The level 4. It's a level 4. No, or it's a level 4 or level 8 Cybers. That's special summon itself. If you got a pendulum card, or not pendulum card, if you have a link card, it can special summon itself. Then it also special summon another one from your deck. I can't remember it right now. Excel is it Excel XC something like that. Cybers. I can never remember. Also, there's a reason you don't see me running like generic cards. Because if you look, there was another ban list today. What happened to that ban list? It hit generic cards. Is it number level 4 Cybers? Is it Parallax XC, I think? Oh, I can't remember. The reason being, I try to stay away from generic cards because they always gonna get hit. They're generic. If you look at it, um, if you look at I know how it look. I just don't remember what it's called. If you look at the ban list and stuff, you can see a lot of stuff on the ban list are generic. Ah, here it is. Parallel XC. Oh, oh no, I already had one. Yeah, I had them down here. The reason for that is generic cars are always gonna get hit. So I saw one side reminds me had defense level. Yeah, that's why I have him. He's the normal summon. He's the goal is to normal summon him and just get other stuff to the graveyard. And basically, you're if you use the deck, you're a cyber lock. So the plan is normal summon one, get all my counters, then normal summon him, get another cyber monster out. It doesn't lock you into anything. It just, hey, you summon him, summon another cyber from your hand. So if I can get him and Rock Golem, I use Rock Golem effect. I can use Rock Golem effects and this use this effect, summon him, get this to my hand, summon him, use this effect to summon Rock Golem, use Rock Golem effect, get 3 tokens, and then go into my place. But I can also do this. I can summon him. You summon him. Use Rock Golem effect, send him, use his effect. Then off. Wait. Summon him. Use Rock Golem effect, send Pebble, use Pebble effect, summon him. Use him to summon him. So yeah, the whole point. Yeah, I like to make combos deck. I don't like to make like control decks, but I like to make combo decks that basically protect, like protect this. Oh no, wait, this is not this one. This one is basically a burn setup for black, red eye, Infernal Fire Blast. Like people keep saying this card is bad, but again, you summon this with Spirit. You got to use Spirit. I think there are other cards. I don't know if there are any other cards that work as like this trap card where you can use on your opponent turn to summon a monster from your graveyard. But I'm trying to find it. This the reason he's this card in here because you can use the effect of Red Eyes to summon another one out. So even if you didn't get it off on your turn, you can still get it off on your opponent's turn. So you can do all of your plays, get out on your opponent's turn, and then burn. Oh, start using the two? Well, that changed some things. Not much. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna drop one. I forgot Star usually went to two. Again, they're gonna knock that back down because it's too generic. But the whole point is you want to get Meteor Dragon out as soon as possible to burn. Because you summon Meteor Dragon, you send a Red Eye to the graveyard. I can show this off. And you do all of your stuff to just get you to just get Red Eyes to your graveyard and Inferno Fire. You want Inferno Fire Blast, Red Eye, and one Inferno Fire Blast and one Red Eye Fuse and one Red Eye Spirit or whatever other card allows you to summon a Red Eye monster. Let me read. Is this an on summon effect? Let's just go. If your opponent special on a monster, then it's time stuck. Yeah. So you can. It doesn't matter if this card is special summon during your opponent's turn. It's just a quick effect. Wait. Except during the damage game. If this card, if your opponent special summon a monster, this card free hand field special summon a monster. You can only use. You can only use this effect like a quick effect. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you, it doesn't matter if you special summon on your turn or your opponent's turn. If you get this out on the field during your opponent's turn, you can go. You can kill because even if you, I don't have him in here, but Dragoon because he's not fully free for everybody. He limited in certain situations. OCG. Got the OCG, TCG. He's not in TCG, but he is in OCG. So Those usually have him banned. TCU does not. So I go with World because it shows you everybody who's banned or not. But if you go for Dragon on the first turn and you use Inferno Fire Blast on Dragon, well, that's enough to even kill on your opponent's turn. Because you go in front of Fire Blast, you summon out. Uh, this is once per dude. You gonna use this effect because it's two. You can only use this effect on here. It's a lot of words, but it said you use the first effect per turn, once per turn, and then the second effect, the quick effect, you only use once per turn. But so you can do your plays, break him back out. Let me see something. Let me see what cards specifically say red eyes. Let's see what card actually say red eyes black dragon. Oh no, not these, but outside red eyes, not too many. Spells trap. Does it? Yeah. It's a rush dude. It, it's only two cards. I guess the other one just said red eyes. They are the red eyes. They are monsters, or they're either red eye cards. So if they bring out a card that say red eye cards, which I think a monster already do that. I'm not sure, but I think one of these monsters lets you add a red eyes card. It's on a monster. You can target a red eye monster. Whatever one similar red eye monster. Red eye monster. Wyvern. Is it Wyvern? Monster. Okay, is it Red Eye Monster? Ah. I was hoping one of them had a spell a trap. That just say red eyes on it in its name. In its name of text. If it did, then yeah, it'd be an easy kill. That's probably why they don't have that on red eye cards, because with this card, it's just an easy kill. So the whole plan is if you have one Inferno Fire Blast and all of your combos, you can. Is this one? Selling. So, um, you want to basically Red Eye Fusion and Spirit and whatever. If there might be another card I could probably find that's basically a quick play spell card or a trap card that allows you to special summon on your opponent's turn. But the whole point is you want to get Spirit, Inferno Fire Blast, and a Red Eye Fusion in your hand. Any other card is just extra. So if you do this and you go into Dragoon, you can then use Dragoon to. You can do the. Can you can still use Inferno Fire Blast on your opponent's turn. Then, do whatever you need to get to the point where you are able to summon Red Eyes, Red Eyes Soul by using Dragons to protect it. Because your opponent like, okay, they use Red Eye Soul. I'm gonna negate that. Well, I'm gonna use Dragoon to negate your negate. I'm gonna protect that. What a summon. You summon, it burns. Since you already used the burn from Witch Column to get it, and then if you are able to summon Black Meteor Dragon with something like this on your opponent's turn, is this quick effect? I never checked. No, it's not quick effect. So if you are able to summon another Black Meteor Black Comet, it's so confused. Meteor Black Comet Dragon on your opponent's turn, that's enough to burn to kill. Because you're gonna use Infernal Fire Blast on Dragons at 3,000. Then use uh Soul for another 3,000. Let's see. Use the first no, you don't use Soul. Use Infernal Fire Blast for 3,000. Then you summon Black Meteor Dragon for I think it's enough to kill. Oh, the burn effect from I almost got that. Yeah, he has a burn effect, right? Or is that on summon? Is that on summon or is it a burn effect? Scroll by card effect. Yes, yes, yes. Once returned when a card effect activated, quick effect can discard one card and get a friend if they do discard a card. If you do that, this card again dials on attack. If okay, during your main phase, you can destroy one monster your opponent control. Yeah, and if you do it, flick. Or yeah, you got burner. Basically, if you go first, you go for Black Meteor Dragon or Red Eye Fusion. And then either way, around your turn, you never have to attack to win. You can just kill with burn. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I'm saying about Amazon. They have it's not a it's not a I want to summon all I want to do all of these cards. It's basically you want to get to Augustus and Prince. You want to get the Augustus and Empress on at the start of your opponent turn. That's who you want to fill. But your ideal hand is Augustus, Empress, and Scout. Everything else is just to get to Augusta and Princess on the field. Nah, sorry, Augustus and Empress on the field. Whatever. That's the end goal. You want to get Augusta and Prince and Augusta and Empress on the field. You also want to get Scout. That's the end goal. Those three cards is the end goal. If you can't get to those three cards, because that's the ideal in board, you want to be able to get to Augusta and Empress. That's also the ideal board. You want that's what you want to get to. Now, I didn't show the other way, but you can also add Scout using one of the trap cards, using the Hot Spring. And then you can summon Scout, use Scout that way. But if you get, as long as you get Augustus and Empress on the board, you can always get the Scout by other means. So, that's the end board you want to go for. Those three cards. But why? If you're going first, those three cards protect each other. If you're going second, those three cards still protect each other and you can go for the kill. So, As soon as your opponent be like, oh well, I'm gonna do this, and this to try to get to your monster, and then they realize Scout's protecting them, Augusta's protecting them, and everything. You don't want, and another thing, you don't want to wait on Scout. So if the opponent turn come over, the first chance you can get to activate Scout. If you're not summoning anybody else for yet, you want to activate Scout. Period. You want to activate Scout the first chance you get. If before that, you do not want to activate Scout until you get Augusta and Empress out. But everything else is either bait out, whatever they have to get to that end board. Now, you can still get to that a similar end board with just two cards. You won't have the means to get the full combo out. Like, there's a full combo and then there's a double combo. The double combo is literally the best outcome. It's two separate combos that you can do to get to the end board. But if you don't get there, you can still get Augusta and Empress out, which will protect each other. But yeah, you you want to save everything for your normal summon. Your normal summon is most likely who you want at your normal summon is Scout. Everybody else special summon themselves to get to that. Princess, you want to special summon Princess by any other means. You don't want to normal summon her. That's why I added Cross Sheep to that deck because I forgot Cross Sheep summon from the graveyard. If there's other way for me to summon warriors from the graveyard, I need to find that and I'll do that. But anyway, see ya. I can use Reborn on my stuff if I want to, but anyway, if I have any other way to summon from graveyard, that's what I'm gonna go for, just to get Princess to effect to activate while summoning her. But yeah, if I can go without normal summon, that's even better. Anyway, later.